What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Comic Source. My name is Billy, and today we're going to be going over Obi-WanKenobi. And you know who I got with me? I got TKD back on the cast with me. How are you doing, Kevin? How are we
We're
doing
here.
tonight?
We made it. We made it.
Finally.
The prequels are going to be even better now. Look at that. You love to see it.
Love to
You
see
love
it.
to see it.
Now,
Indeed.
something quick I want to get out of the way because it has nothing to do with the actual episode.
Absolutely.
Did we need a flashback of the prequels?
I'm
Was that long?
assuming that Reva, is that her name? Reva is one of the children in that
Perhaps.
earlier
Perhaps.
scene. That was my thought. But
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
always
some people saying that she's related to Mace Windu, and I think that's blasphemous.
Oh, nah. Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think I'd like that.
I don't like it.
I
either.
mean,
No way.
yeah, I don't
Ain't
know.
no way.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
much
that would
rather him
be.
be alive for whatever reason than that.
Yeah, I think I would too. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no. That's no.
Yeah.
Oh, man. No, that's no. I don't think we should do that. I don't think we should
But
do that.
when I say do we need the intro, I really meant do we need the entire intro? I was like, I feel like we could have used like the last minute, just like boom, Obi-Wan versus Anakin, like they're honestly just do their banter and then episode
Oh,
3
I'm
banter,
sorry.
and then Order 66.
I thought you meant the full like Order 66 sequence. I'm being stupid. You meant the recap. I think you literally
Yes.
said that. I'm dumb as
Yeah,
hell.
yeah.
I thought you meant the Order 66 like flashback, which okay, bet. I thought it was kind of like whatever. I mean, I mean for someone that like hasn't seen the prequels in a while, definitely not that I really needed it, but you know, it was a nice quick refresher, but what I feel like it wasn't that long. How long was it?
I don't know. It just felt longer than it probably actually was.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Like they did like reiterate like multiple times in that recap that like oh Anakin's the chosen one or you know train Anakin right like I guess I see how like some of it was kind of like redundant but it was cool. It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is
So
what it is.
number one.
Let's start there.
I'm
Part
gonna
one.
start with the good, and then I'm gonna introduce a nitpick. All right,
Bet.
it's called character development. I'm not just gonna the score playing behind the Inquisitors is gas.
Fire. Yes,
So
sir.
fire.
Shout out to my boy John Williams out here,
Always
coming
has
out,
back. Wait,
coming out of retirement again to do this series. Was the last thing he composed was yeah, the last thing he composed unfortunately was Rise of Skywalker. So I'm glad he's going out with an actual bang. You know what I'm saying? Like that's nice. That's nice.
But and I'm disregarding the design of his head. I'm past that. I don't care. But the Grand Inquisitor suit. What are we doing, bro?
Yeah,
I'm
this is
serious,
something.
bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna load up part one really quick and just have it scrubbing really quick just so I can reference it. Cause yeah, I need to see this one more time. Cause you definitely said this and I definitely agreed, but I'm gonna go back and just look at it again.
It's just
Yeah.
seems like he's wearing parachute pants, bro.
I'm trying to go for a shot where he has his pants. Cause honestly, I mean,
Right when they're coming out the ship, they'll give you one.
that's a great call, Billy. Great call. Yeah,
just-
those are entirely too big. Okay, I wasn't looking at Homeboy's pants.
Like that
But-
can't be a nitpick, right? Like that looks like cosplay.
Like, look at, I mean, just right behind him, look at the fifth brother. Is that his name? The fifth brother?
I believe
Han from Fast and Furious. Did
so.
you
Ooh,
know
I know
that?
nothing about Fast and Furious. I saw your tweet about that. Saw your tweet about that. But
don't know Han?
all I know is that he's alive.
Yeah, Han's alive. Yeah.
Well, did he die in Tokyo Drift?
He did die in Tokyo Drift. It's
Okay,
him.
well, the
It's
only
him.
two movies I've seen were Fast Five and Tokyo Drift, so we're good. I know that Han's alive. I
Perfect.
saw him die. We live.
Perfect. You're a perfect Han.
Do I
arc.
remember anything about his character? Maybe not.
He always likes snacking. He likes to. I really hope they do something like that in the show. If we see him eating something, 100%, that's a Han. That's a Han reference, 100%. I really hope it happens, but probably not. But I would really like to see it happen because that'd be funny. But no, okay, yeah. Back on topic. Yeah, you're right. His pants are definitely too baggy. Yeah, I hate that you pointed it out.
I'm sorry.
Because now
It was the
time
first
see
thing I
it-
thought of when I saw him. I was like, what? What do we?
Oh,
Because I mean, third sister design, cool. Fifth brother design, cool. Parachute pants. I don't. I don't know.
parachute pants. Yeah, I just didn't notice it when I was first watching it, but yeah, no, now
But
I see it.
I guess I
Yeah.
haven't watched Rebels in a while. Does he act like the Grand Inquisitor acted like in the show? Because I feel
Bro,
like he was kind of like more, not like grandiose, but like more fluid. This dude feels kind of stiff.
maybe this is his early days, right? Could that be a possibility? Holy shit!
Maybe.
Actually,
'Cause, I mean,
oh my
we gotta
god,
be like 5, 10 years out from Rebels, right?
yo, so this is 10 years after prequel era. Yeah,
Mhm.
when is Rebels? Shit.
Rebels.
Let's look at that too.
Wait a
When
minute.
is Rebels?
Rebels. Luke was still a kid
Luke was still a kid. Luke was still a kid. What do you mean Luke
because
was still a kid?
when Obi-Wan fought Maul, right? We get that little like shot of them calling Luke, and then he goes to the house. He's like not any older than like 13, maybe.
In Rebels?
Yeah, I don't know. They can easily retcon that, but
Right. Or we can look at how old Obi-Wan was in Rebels. Right. I mean,
he was
granted,
looking,
like that
he
was like
he was looking closer to Alec McGinnis than Ewan McGregor for sure.
yeah. But like now I'm thinking like was that what's the name? Like season 3 or 4 when like because Ezra grows up. You know what I'm saying? Like as you know, right? So like maybe like it's been a few years during those
I
seasons
feel like that was.
from the start of it, but I don't know.
I feel like that was season 3, but that's just off the top of my head. I don't really know.
Oh, I brought up Rebels because his design in, at least from this Wikipedia picture I'm looking at, it has the baggy pants, bro.
Oh man, in the
It has the baggy
in
pants with
in
the
Rebels,
black. Yeah, bro. At least
don't
I'm looking
do
at
me
right
like
now,
this.
bro. I think they low key went comic book accurate. I mean, not comic, TV show accurate.
No.
It's like thinner, but you can tell that
Oh,
like
I see
no,
what you
it's
mean.
yeah, like it's definitely thinner, but it's definitely has like a baggy type of vibe to it on the sides. Very
Yeah,
weird. What the fuck are those things on his thighs? I'm very curious. What the fuck is that?
I
You know?
don't know.
That's like a weird place to have armor. But also it just looks weird.
Yeah, now I hate that I pointed it out.
Yeah, in live action it looks way worse.
Yeah,
It
in live
looks-
action, it just looks like his pants don't fit.
But hey, I mean I guess they tried to do that thigh design thing. Interesting. But we'll definitely talk about him later on
Oh,
because
for sure.
I have some questions. I definitely
But
have some questions.
and I'm angry because there's a whole lot of trolls on Twitter that'll turn this into a whole other thing, Kevin. But
Yeah, I'm gonna let you be very clear and not crack jokes because like
in the first episode, the actress that plays the third sister tries way too hard. Like, screaming is not just like you can't just scream as loud as you can and you're intimidating. Like in the second episode, which we'll get to, she has a couple more scenes that are like, oh, okay. Like with Kumail in the alleyway.
yeah,
I'm rocking
that's what I was
with that.
thinking of. Right.
But in this first episode, I did not like her character at all. But it was just because of her trying way too hard.
Yeah, I heard a lot of other people say that, so it wasn't that like I didn't believe you. It was just like, okay, like is this like exclusively a Billy thing or like are other people noticing? Because like I was unbothered by it in the moment, right?
Both
And I
Zeke
haven't.
and Zeke were saying the same thing.
Yeah, And I heard like a lot of my friends too say that like as well. So I was like, okay, it's definitely like not just like a singular thing. Like a lot of people feel that way about her delivery. I actually saw a tweet about someone saying that like, oh, like I'm loving the show so far, right? But like Star Wars still keeps up a streak of like, oh, let's just hire children to do dialogue.
Yeah, yeah. I
And
don't
it's
like
yeah, but
that's
I have
ridiculous. Like,
I don't know how to say this, but like I have a cop out for that because it's like, yo, like I just like when Star Wars is cheesy as fuck sometimes, you know, like it just
yeah,
like
because
when
I
it's like
mean,
very
like,
dramatic, like you know, it is what it is. I don't know.
yeah, it's not like it's supposed to be like the most intelligent thing in the world. But you know what? You know what else? You know what else improved her character a lot in the in the second episode?
What's up?
More motivations.
Mm,
Because
mm.
if she's just out here lashing out and it's just like lashing out for the sake of lashing out, then that's when it's like, okay, what are we doing? We're getting like overly aggressive. But then they actually gave her some extra motivations, and then that's where I started to like her character a lot more.
Yeah, I just like it because like not only like does it like give her character like texture, right, but like it also shows like oh no, like they're very much like a very Sith esque type of like group of people, right, that like are down to double cross. They're down to, you know, tear
Exactly.
someone else down to elevate themselves, right? Like that's the whole essence of the rule of two. You know what I'm saying? Like
But we're gonna
literally
get to that.
yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah,
get to
so
that double cross because we kind of got some questions.
yeah. Yeah. So yeah, no, like I think you're right. Like definitely in the first episode it seems kind of like out there like and it seems like she just wants to just get Kenobi, right? And like, okay, cool, you can have a bounty on like, of course, one of the greatest Jedi masters that you know trained your boss, I guess. So you know, there's that. But but having more motivation that is more personal, and you see that oh, she's just trying to just like get a promotion low key, you know,
Yeah,
that definitely is a lot better for sure. I feel you.
but I think it's got to be more than just like, oh, I gotta prove myself to Lord Vader. I feel like it's definitely gonna be a little bit more than that. Like, cause she said what I'm owed. Like when Han was talking to her in the alley, he said something like, what are you trying to prove? And then or like, what are you trying to gain from this? And then she said, what I'm owed. So like, I feel like something was stolen from her. Like maybe she was supposed to be the Grand Inquisitor
Yeah. Okay.
or
Interesting.
something like that.
I was starting to think, you know, when like she was doing her speech about like how the Jedi like, oh, they'll like leave you behind, right? Like, you know, I was like, wait, are uh, were you like at the Jedi Temple and like trained under Obi-Wan? And does Obi-Wan like not remember you or something?
It's a good possibility.
What if it's some shit like, yo, like Obi-Wan's class was full as fuck, right? But then Qui-Gon Jinn was like, bro, I need you to train fucking Anakin. So Obi-Wan kicked her out of his
Oh man.
class. And that's, can you imagine? No, that sounds really stupid, but
Well, he was still a not a Padawan learner, but like a knight, Jedi Knight. He wasn't a master, so he probably didn't have students at that point.
that's also very true. That's also very true. Yeah, he definitely did not have students at that point.
Little
I'm
journey
like,
through
no.
the Star Wars encyclopedia.
No, that's definitely right. Because like, wasn't like Anakin the first student he had ever?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Actually, yes.
Yeah. So that wouldn't even make sense. Yeah. I just thought like the way like she was like talking about Jedi, that, like she was like talking trash and like venting. You know what I'm saying? And like something happens that Obi Wan is somewhat aware of at some point, but I guess that's probably not it at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I love how they do the two most Star Wars things back to back. A Jedi after Order 66 not being able to do anything, which I mean never get told to me. I don't know about you, but
No, I still like it a lot. I still like it a lot. And it like shows like damn like this is also a part of like why the world like not world but like the universe like spiraled into such, you know,
Yeah,
like
because
outlawish mentality. Yeah, just because
every Jedi that survived thinks that they're the only Jedi that survives, and that there's nothing
exactly.
they can do.
Exactly. And I mean, on top, they were just trying to like save their lives too, but and they,
Yeah,
can't
exactly.
show. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then Jawas. Just put
Hmm.
Jawas in every show.
This, I, I listen. I'm gonna say it. I think this might be my favorite Jawa so far.
Oh, easily, easily.
Like, I, I, I find him kind of funny. You know, no pun intended. But
Hey, he's a
you know,
hardworking businessman, an
yeah,
entrepreneur.
yeah, bro. He tried to sold him back his own shit. That's gang. That's lit. That's hype. You love to see it. But yeah, I'm really coming around on them. They're pretty cool. I
They're
will
all
say
different people.
one. I I will say the worst thing about this episode. I
Oh,
don't know
what
if
is
you're
that?
ready for that right now. It's more of like an entirety of it, right? And
Mm-hmm.
like this is completely honestly, this is not fair of a criticism, right? But there was a part of me that was like, God damn it! Like I know a lot of the marketing was showing Obi-Wan on Tatooine. I also understand fully that Obi-Wan has to be on Tatooine to watch over Luke. Also, totally get that. But I was like, damn, are we gonna have another show that is centered around Tatooine for the entire season?
Mm.
I was like, listen, like,
Yeah, I didn't
I'm
think about
not.
it like that.
Yeah, I was just like, yo, I'm not hating, but Boba Fett was not 6 months ago. You
I
know
thought you were gonna say something else, which would have been true.
what's up?
Not that good.
You see, Billy, why you got why you gotta have these hot takes? We're only 17 minutes in. No, okay,
I
I mean, okay.
Tell me I'm
I
wrong.
want to, I want to hear why, but then also I have like a, I'll admit like a cop out answer of like I thought this episode was just trying to show Obi-Wan's like repetitive mundaneness to his life and how shitty it is right now.
Yeah,
You
and then I
know?
feel like it's gonna be probably like a more stretched out like chase throughout the rest of it. I wonder if like what if they use the excuse of that they found me on Tatooine. I need to draw them to this other place to take them out. Right?
Ah,
Oh man. Oh no. We're leaving Tatooine.
damn, damn. I was I was getting scared, Billy. I was like, please don't make this whole series be about Obi-Wan hunting Leia and going on like a wild goose chase. I was like, we're not gonna do this, are we?
Oh, imagine.
I was gonna get pissed, bro. I was gonna get pissed, but thank God I didn't. But not okay. So where are you at overall with this episode? I mean, because like really, like there's not really much to
This
like, you know. I mean,
this
there's
episode's
stuff that
okay.
happened.
I didn't really like this episode, to be honest. I would say the highlights are really just um John Williams, Obi-Wan's struggles, mostly Leia's dialogue to her cousin. I was
Yeah,
happy that they made her chomp. And then on top of that, her relationship with Bale, tremendous.
facts, big
Tremendous.
facts.
W
Really
dad
good,
talk from Bale. Absolutely.
really good, man. Really good. Also happy to see the same actor back for him too.
Hmm.
I forgot his name, but Bail Organa. He's
Yeah.
yeah.
But we're not leaving this episode without talking about the forest chase. What are we doing? What
Billy, do
exactly
you
are we doing?
Billy, listen, man. I was sleeping in my bed, right? Thinking about that chase scene, right? And then I remembered, Billy. They did it in the second episode too. These motherfuckers did another one that was also bad.
Hmm.
You're telling me Obi-Wan can't catch this 10-year-old for blocks? She got up on the rooftops?
See, like
What are we
that's like
doing?
the that's like the power disparity type beat. Like
Yeah, bro.
my
This
dog,
is like
my dog. Listen, at first I didn't want to say anything or put anything in my notes until he used the force because I was waiting for the excuse. Oh, I closed myself off from it, but he didn't. You're in the alleyway by yourself with Leia. Lift up
yeah.
the trash can to show her.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm like, yo, like, yeah, Billy. I had the same thought. I'm like, bro, can you just lift something, bro? Like, can
You're
you
by
just show
yourself.
her right quick? Yeah, like, even if you're rusty, which like I like how Obi-Wan rescuing Leia, like it was like oh, you could tell that took a lot of concentration for Obi-Wan to do because it's been like a decade,
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
which
Yeah, I thought
bro,
that was really great. Yeah.
that combat, tremendous. I'm so glad they're doing that because like it. There's a term that we use when scouting in sports, Kevin. You have an individual tool, right? Like blocking in the NFL. If someone's really good at it, they're a plus blocker. Obi-Wan is plus in all forms of combat. I'm so glad that they're actually like putting that into the choreography. Like that was fire. And they had some
Yeah.
dope shots too, some dope overhead shots. You know I love my good shots.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
There
got
is
two. Sorry, go ahead.
sorry, there is one thing. Um, at the beginning of the episode, I did I didn't hear anything when he was getting off the platform because I was a little bit distracted with the game that I was playing. But I looked up and I saw the lights, and I thought he was in 1313.
Bro. Oh, bro. I hope we see Coruscant. You have to go to Coruscant.
That's where I thought
We
he was.
we have to see it. I did remember this in like the Vanity Fair publications that came out about the series, and like I did know that like yeah that planet was called Dayu, and it's like a worse Coruscant. It's like Coruscant without like the commercialization of it.
Hmm.
I guess you could say. It's just like all bad. Like it's just like dead ass. Like just like a bad
Yeah.
city planet. Yeah, yeah. Um,
Um.
but dude, I hope we go back to Coruscant, man. I hope we go back to the Jedi Temple. Oh, bro, there's so many things I want to go. But go ahead.
Fun fact. Besides the fact that we roll up on a homeless 501st,
Oh, bro.
who people think is Rex, which I don't think so. I mean, they do
No.
do a double take type thing, but it's like he would have had his chip removed and he would have immediately recognized him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's no way.
And then
No.
also, we'll see if you found this out, Kevin.
Okay, what's up?
The girl that gave him the free little spot of spice.
Oh, the pink haired girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you see anything interesting about this girl?
Not that I know of. No,
There
I
was a
haven't heard
lot of
anything.
daughter talk in that dialogue between the two of them, and that is because she is indeed Ewan McGregor's daughter.
Oh shit! No way.
Indeed,
That's cool. Oh
indeed.
shit.
Shout
Hey,
out
that's
Tim
cool.
Geddes for giving me that fun fact.
I didn't know that.
So if you
I
want to
didn't
cite
know
my
that.
source, go find the kind of funny review and then see what he said. I don't remember where he cited it from.
That's cool. I didn't know that. Okay. That's cool. Wait, damn it. There was something that you said a few minutes ago that I really wanted to double back on.
The 501st?
No, it was before that. Oh shit! What the hell was it? That you. Damn it. I hope I
1313,
remember.
Coruscant.
No.
Oh man.
It was okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. There are two things that I unfortunately learned from Star Wars theory, which behind the curtain for listeners, me and Billy tried to not look at other people's breakdowns before we record so that we don't say things and false attribute it to ourselves and not give proper credit, right? But I'm gonna give credit because I remember who I heard this from. Star Wars theory was saying that he was hoping that they would bring a particular aspect of the years that we're seeing with Obi-Wan being on Tatooine that I think is canon. Maybe not. Maybe not. I forgot if it is or isn't, but there's parts where Obi-Wan fist fights he fist fights the Sands people. On that. Why am I forgetting their names?
Tusken
We
Raiders?
just Yeah, he fist fights Tusken Raiders to keep himself in shape.
Oh man. What?
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, I think that's canon. So, like, he was hoping that we would see that in episode 1 to kind of, um, yeah,
Set the
just
tone.
show like how he's able to still be fit and everything, and still like be in like fighting shape, which he can't do Jedi shit, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But yeah, but I guess they aren't going that route necessarily because I mean we saw him like kind of struggle in that fight early on with the dudes that
Maybe because
kidnapped
of
Pat.
that, he goes to the Tusken Raiders.
Okay. I would like that. I would like to see that.
Which actually, before to keep a little bit of continuity with it,
Okay.
before I go back to the rescuing of Leia, shout out Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah.
The dude's
Yeah.
got a personality, and he brings it to everything that he's in.
That is true. I do like and appreciate that he just acts like himself in like every role. At least that I've seen. Which damn,
Yeah,
I think it's
but then
literally
like
only Eternals in this, which is
but then there
pretty sad.
is like the couple scenes where like where like he'll get serious, and like you can see that like he can get serious, but like he pulls it back just like a little bit to make
Yep.
it comedic, or like not pulls it back, but like bumps it up, makes it over the top,
Yeah.
like he's in a sophomore year play.
Yeah, I wrote down in my notes that like I loved that he was this kind of role of like faking to be a Jedi, right? Because like it just reminded me of like real life like con men, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
or like card readers, right? Where like they probably don't know what they're talking about at all, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah. So I I just and his name was it Hojo? It is
Ho
Hojo.
Hoja? I don't remember.
Oh no, wait. No, it's Haja.
Haja.
Haja. Okay, Haja. Yeah. Good dude. I like him. Also, I like how he was able to redeem himself by like, oh wait, shit, that was dead as Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
Like I gotta help him. Like holy shit. Like my bad. Like I love it. I love that. Yeah, it's cool. That's
But
cool.
Obi-Wan running through a spice lab, dope. That's dope. Then, as we said, the combat, dope on a rope. The shit on a
Dope.
stick. But what I need more of, like just specifically like the tone of, is the when he threw the spice down and he said everybody bleeds, and then he need the dude they put the mask on, need the dude and walked out with that
Fire.
the music playing in the back. Bro, I need more of that. I need
Fire.
more of that.
I thought that he cooked that up in the like lab in that scene beforehand. I have forgotten that Ewan McGregor's daughter gave him that
Yeah.
spice as like a tip. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. So that's a really cool way of
I figured he would have used
yeah.
it in something.
I really like when media does that where they like kind of keep track of this character's inventory and we're able to track it in scenes, you know? I
Yeah.
love that. I love that. Yeah.
Like I always wonder,
Very-
like where does that thought process begin? Like,
Yeah.
did they think of doing that when they put it in his pocket, or when they get to that scene, did they think, oh, it'd be dope if you threw this down? Where would he get it? Oh, right there.
Right. Like,
What is the thought
yeah,
process?
I really hope it's the first. We're like, hey, we're gonna give you this, and we're gonna figure out when to use it later, or whatever.
Mm.
You know, I don't know. Maybe that's not as deliberate, but it's probably the opposite way.
You know what's my
Who
biggest
knows?
W with this episode?
What's the biggest W?
The lighting and the set design is A1.
Yeah, dude, I'm really impressed, man. I'm really impressed.
I don't know who did
I'm
it, but
I'm
shout out whoever you are, whatever your name is.
I'm quite impressed.
Production
I
design
feel
by Todd wait, I lost it. Todd Chernowaski. Tremendous.
yeah. I don't know. I just really like how this show and how would I say this? You know what? Honestly, to be even fair about it too, like I like how like even though I do stand by my thing of like I was really like not gonna be thrilled if the majority of this series takes place on Tatooine itself, right? But at least we're on Tatooine, and like I didn't feel necessarily like it was directly 1-to-1 to Mandalorian or Book of Boba Fett, you know,
Yeah.
because those are post Empire, you know, Tatooine, right? So I really like that they're. Oh wait, no, they aren't. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, after episode 6. Yeah,
That is correct.
both of them are. Yeah, yeah. So I like that there are just certain things that Tatooine like looks a little bit different, you know, just
Yeah.
based off just
And
that
it makes
different
it a
era.
lot easier too because isn't it's Mos Eisley versus Mos Espa. So they get the tone shift
That's
and
true.
it's a different scenery too. So like they get the double layer of making it look different.
That is very true. That is very true. Oh wait, that's a good point. Okay, I do want to go back to Tatooine to see the cantina. Can we do that?
My
You think Obi-Wan was drinking?
was he?
Maybe.
Does he gotta stay on
Okay,
his toes?
maybe he wasn't drinking.
You
You
know what I
know,
mean? Like,
just I mean, you take the edge off here and there. You know what I'm saying?
that's fair.
Also, was shocked that we got hands cut off so early in the series.
Yeah, but they I mean you have to, right? Star Wars, you have to have somebody's hand cut off.
Yeah, yeah. You know, what's another thing I noticed too. Actually, last night I was thinking about it. We haven't seen a blue lightsaber yet. We saw, I mean, Anakin flashback, or no, Obi-Wan was dreaming, and was having flashbacks about
Mm-hmm.
Episode 3, but we haven't seen a blue lightsaber yet, like ignite, yet.
Hmm.
Only red so far. So I hope that's deliberate, and they like, yo, when we see a
Yeah.
fucking blue saber, like it's gonna be fucking on. You know what I'm saying? Like I hope they're gonna really like underline that shit. I really hope so. But we'll see. We'll see.
Because I mean, they were able to do that in the Obi-Wan versus Maul fight,
Mm-hmm.
and that was like a big part of it. So if they could do it. You can't do it until he's in front of Darth Vader, to be honest.
Yeah, there's not. I feel like that's what's gonna make him do it. You know, I low key thought that him and Riva were gonna fight, and I'm really happy that they didn't
Yeah.
at the end of
And
episode 2.
I mean, I said this before. I don't know how they're gonna work the Darth Vader fight because it's like the conversation in A New Hope. How do you balance that?
You know, someone was saying, and by someone, I mean Star Wars Theory was saying that like the way the dialogue is said in episode 4, right, makes it seem that that actually wasn't the first time they had seen each other, and that like they had battled before.
Yeah, but like,
But
with
they
the
could have
way
been
he
talking
said
about
it,
episode
wouldn't he
3.
wouldn't it would Obi-Wan would have to mop it because he said the last time that I was the learner. Got to teach him something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a few things that we've definitely noted of like, are they about to break canon like here, like, but they can't. Like,
Can they? I don't know.
I don't think they can. I I'm on team no. I don't know. And you know what's crazy, Billy? This is the other thing that I got spoiled. Not spoiled, but I listened to a video that I should not have watched. So I'm sorry, but I am gonna tell you something that that someone's definitely knows his shit on Star Wars. So Grand Inquisitor, right? That species of creatures, I swear this is not a joke. This is not a joke. I'm not lying. That species has 2 stomachs, so there's a chance.
Oh man.
There's a chance that he's okay because he has his other stomach. If that's true, look, man. Look, man. I need the most. I need to know when that was decided that this species has 2 stomachs. Because if it's not, if it's anywhere recent, I can't with that.
Like,
You know?
listen here, Bucko.
I don't know, guys.
And then on top of that, they didn't even have no combat between them. He just Let her do it.
I thought you were the Grand Inquisitor. I thought these were your kids, sons and daughters. What
I
happened?
don't. I don't follow.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll
But
see.
perhaps she was supposed to be the Grand Inquisitor.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, still,
Could
why would it be that easy? Because I mean, that's still 1-to-1.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. That's one of the things I'm eager to see next episode. Just like wondering, like, okay, where do we go from here exactly? Like, because I I don't think he's dead, but he seemed pretty hurt.
He seemed pretty not alive.
Definitely not alive. Mans was not moving 100%. So we'll see. But do we gush about Leia now, or do we wait a little bit?
No, run it.
Look, it's one of the most impressive child actors that is depicting an adult character that I've ever seen.
It's amazing.
It's incredible. Like dead ass. Like dead ass no cap. As it was going on, I'm like, "Oh my god." Like that's Leia. She is killing it as Leia. It was so good. It was very good. It was very well done.
Absolutely murdered it. And the first time I watched this episode, I was coming hot off the first one, and I didn't like the first one that much. So I
Right.
kind of had like a slight bias watching this one. And she saved the episode, 100%.
Facts.
But then, of course, when I rewatched it, I like this one a lot more. But like I said, their dialogue is the best part of this episode.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. She definitely like she's a really good Leia. Extremely good Leia. Extremely good.
Yeah. And
What's up? Good.
I know I'm stealing this from somebody else. That somebody else being you because it's in your notes.
Oh, bet. It could be our notes. It's fine.
I need it to be in this show. I need Obi-Wan to be able to tell Leia about. Oh, no, that's not possible. She doesn't know her.
Obi-Wan to tell.
Wasn't there like in episodes in Return of the Jedi? She told Han that she never knew her mother.
Yes. Yes.
Did she say anything regarding hearing about her from people?
Oh wait, no. Doesn't when Leia and Luke talk, doesn't Luke say I never knew my mother, and then Leia tells him a little bit about her mom, their mom? Isn't that what happened?
Man.
Yeah. So I think Leia
Okay,
could.
it's wide open.
Yeah. So Obi-Wan could tell. Oh, that's gonna be a great moment. Fuck my life. And we already got a little bit of that. Yo, Billy, that shit broke me, bro. There were some people online that were thinking that Obi-Wan was talking about Satine. And I'm like, guys, no, he's not. Y'all are so stupid. Why y'all so stupid sometimes? Like, y'all fucking dumb as hell. Why would he be referencing Satine to Leia? Like, come on, guys. But no, yeah, that shit was incredible, bro. That was a really, really good moment, man.
That
Ewan
also would be
McGregor, man, just killing it.
kind of weird. Like, yeah, you remind me of this old flame of mine. Okay,
That you have-
get away
that
from
you
me,
have-
old man.
Yeah, that you have like no relation to. Like, yeah, no, it
Yeah,
was
no, that's-
clearly
yeah, no.
clearly Padme.
No, it's
Yes.
definitely Padme, 100%.
100%. And it was beautiful. God damn it, it was really beautiful. Shout out to Padme. You think Natalie Portman's in this series? Flashback? I just want a great flashback of Clone Wars era something. It would see Padme
Imagine they
and
do
Hayden
some,
and Ewan.
imagine they do
Fuck
some
it,
Star
bring
Wars
in Mace.
theories, some Star Wars theory. Remember the Shards of the Past, where he was having visions of Padme.
Yeah. Oh man. Holy shit, Billy. Do you think? Oh, bro. Vader having like. Oh, bro. I'm with
Oh
that.
man.
I like that. I like that.
Also, just because I'm scrubbing through the episode too, and I'm paused on Obi-Wan talking about the Inquisitors and how they were Jedi that turned to the dark side. I definitely thought that Jedi from Episode 1 was going to turn into an Inquisitor.
Really?
100%. I thought for sure. And then they hung him like he was in Juarez, and I was like, oh.
Juarez. Oh man. Oh man. Part of me thought for a second that like the person that they were looking for was gonna be Cal Kestis, and I'm just dumb because I know he's on
I
that
thought
one
that too.
planet.
I really thought
Yeah.
that too. I'm not
I
gonna
just
cap. I didn't think about any planet that he was on. I was like, okay, it's Cal.
I mean, okay, here's where I'm at, Billy. Yes, Star Wars Celebration was this weekend, right? So a lot of Star Wars things are happening right now, right? But I just thought it was just a little bit interesting how the sequel to Fallen Order gets announced the
Indeed.
day after this airs. And I'm like, are y'all prepping us to see Cal in this series? Because I'm down to see my boy
I'm with this.
in this series.
With
I'm
this,
really with it.
And it's really
As
easy,
long
because
as
I'm
it
sure
fits.
Cameron Monaghan
Yeah.
would be down.
Oh, 100%.
I have no
He
reason to
better
believe
be
that
down.
He would be.
Yeah, he better be down. Absolutely. Also, I'm on this chase scene with Leia. It's fucking really bad. He runs into a branch. He runs into a fucking branch. What are we doing?
And not only does he run into a branch, he runs into a branch and it takes a couple steps.
I swear to God, man. I hate when they do like. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm sorry, I definitely cut you off, Gwen.
Also, something that I can't let go. We both noted it when when Obi-Wan had first, I believe it was right before he went into the Spice Lab, and he did the iconic beard grab, beard twirl.
Yup.
Tremendous.
Oh, I did say that. Yeah. Also, him like changing outfits. You know.
Oh yeah.
I just thought that was a very like yes, that was a Clone Wars Obi-Wan technique that he did plenty of times in Clone Wars. You know. Even going so as far as doing that one weird episode where he changed like the bone structure of his face to be like that one guy. Fucking
Yeah.
weird.
That
Fucking
arc was
weird.
tremendous.
Really,
It was-
really
you
wild.
remember
Really
when
wild.
He went into Dooku's competition and he was winning it, and then Dooku figured out that he was over. Oh my god. Clone Wars is so good, bro.
Yeah, that shit was fun. I forgot that was the whole premise of that. Yeah. That's crazy that's
Clone Wars
canon.
is so good.
That's crazy that's canon, bro. What the fuck? What? That's wild. Oh, man. Shout out to
And
Clone Wars.
also, that cut
Which cut?
when he realized that Anakin was alive and he said his name, and then Anakin woke up in the back to sing.
Oof. Now, I'm definitely interested in episodes that are going to be fully Anakin. I think that's almost guaranteed at this point.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if the next episode, like, without warning, shift or nothing, starts with like, bear with me here, Kevin. All right.
Here we go, man.
POV from inside the back to tank, outwards at the scientists, and you know how like they have those the Palpatine and Vader worshippers with the hoods on.
Yeah.
A couple of those working in there too.
Oh man.
One walks up, Lord Vader, you're awake. Drain the back to tank, still in the POV, right? Puts on the suit, still in the POV, and then we walk into do we see Palpatine? Because I'm trying to think of when we get that reveal of like that camera pan, the cut of Vader walking into the room. Who is he going to talk to? Tarkin? No, that's too early, right? Maybe no, well, maybe a lower ranking Tarkin. I don't know.
Definitely lower ranking Tarkin. Yeah. Like in Rebels, we saw him like lower ranking. Yeah, definitely. No, dude, fuck. I haven't thought a lot about what we're gonna see with Anakin said. Yeah, I think we will see Palpatine 100%. How that's gonna go, I'm not quite sure, but we'll see. I honestly think we will see Padme in a dream or a vision that Vader has for sure.
Are we making those bets right now? Palpatine.
Yeah.
So Palpatine, yes.
Yeah, there's no way they don't.
I
Yeah,
agree.
there's no way they don't.
Padme. Padme in new shots. I'm not talking any endgame reusing
Yeah.
alternative shots. I'm talking new. She's on set now today. I'm gonna
L-
say no.
yeah. Now, yeah, I'm with you, Billy. Probably not. Probably not. Because I mean, they didn't do it for Obi-Wan's dream. That was just Hayden. Like those were episode 3 shots of the movie, like for real, on like
Hmm.
Mustafar. You know. And I guess that's gonna fit more because like that's literally how it was. That's how they looked.
Yeah.
So that's how he would
Like I don't
remember
know if
that.
you've
You
watched
know?
the
Yeah.
interviews. Hayden looks very different
Yeah.
because you know
You
it's
know,
been
I know. Yeah.
20 years.
Been a minute. It's been a minute. Been a minute. Been a minute. But you know, I mean, Natalie, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you
Hey,
looking, you know,
hey.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can, you can age another 20 years. It's fine. Ooh, there was something else I thought. So I thought in the episode 1 hologram where Bail Organa and his wife is talking to Obi-Wan, didn't realize that'd be like a FaceTime call type thing. I didn't realize. I
You thought it
thought
was
it'd
just a
just be a
message?
message. I thought it was a message, and I thought it was gonna be like, "You're our only hope."
Well, I thought that was still the purpose of the scene was that you're our only
That
hope,
was
kind of. Yeah.
that was definitely the point of the scene, but I thought they were gonna say it. But I'm like, you know what? Okay, that's fine. I
Something
guess they could be the point. Yeah.
something that I want to point out. Listen, and this is coming straight from Eric Voss and New Rock Stars. They auto played a reaction of them watching it. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna get anything like informational from this. It's just gonna be entertainment, right?
Bro, they be doing breakdowns in the reactions. I'm like,
No, no,
stop.
no.
I
I'm not.
know.
I'm not saying this. This was the case. This was the
Yeah.
case because I didn't really watch the whole thing. I just watched some of it. Can we clean Vader's back tank? Got dead skin floating in there, murky water. Can we clean that, please?
Fire.
It's
Fire.
Lord Vader.
He
And we can't
doesn't
get him.
even.
Can he clean back the water? Back the
Bro,
fluid? Like,
the-
do they buy that at the gas station? Where do they buy that? Back the fluid.
They need to change the fucking back the filter, bro. That joint,
100%,
joint
man.
dirty as hell, bro.
Just
You hate to
nasty.
see it. It's like a Brita, but not.
And then my question
It's
is,
crazy.
did they put makeup on Hayden Christensen's head and shoulders, and then put the mask on him? Is that him?
Yeah, because they
Or
did
did they
it.
get
I mean,
just get somebody that's bald as shit, and then put makeup on him, and then put a mask on him?
I'm assuming and hoping that that's him, but it definitely
'Cause
didn't look
I'm not
at
allowed
all
to
like
sit here and
Hayden.
analyze his eyebrows and his ears to figure out whether or not that's him. But it does say in the credits that it does credit him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
In episode 2?
Yes.
Yeah, it must have been. Okay, yeah, because if it was episode 1, the flashback, but no. Episode 2, then yeah, definitely. Wow, no, damn, that must have definitely been him. That's wild. Shit. You know what bothered me, Billy?
Hmm.
When Obi-Wan was like going incognito in Dayu and he always kept wearing his Jedi robe.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro.
I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Mans took off his initial disguise. No, it was the what's her name? When he was in the meth lab. Not really, but the Breaking Bad meth lab.
Yeah, when he got to Dayu, he had the robes on. He goes into the meth lab, and he puts on like a coat and stuff like that. And then he comes out of the meth lab and puts on
and puts the Jedi robe on. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, I don't know if you should be wearing that. You look like a fucking Jedi. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, like that.
Bro. Yeah, I hated that. I hated that. I'm like, no one else is wearing that, bro. Not a single person is wearing that. You know? I'm like, you need to blend in, fam.
100%.
Oh, well. It is what it is. It is what it is. My thought was like, okay, maybe you have equipment in there. I don't know. Maybe that's your
Yeah, no, like
inventory.
he looked like he had outfits. He was ready for it. Like he looked like he had it planned. He just put his robes back on, like he was about to go back to the temple.
Hey, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know what? Maybe he just wants. Maybe he likes to fit. You know?
Maybe he really likes the fit.
Maybe he just really likes to wear that fucking robe. And who am I? You know?
not a Jedi.
I'm definitely fucking not. I'm definitely not. I'm trying to think of anything else that I want to say about these two episodes, but
Yeah, I don't
overall,
know. I'm gonna double down on the lighting and set design, and then the shot of Reva doing her Batman impression over the city.
mm, someone else said that. Damn, who the hell else said that there? Oh, also, a side note, when Obi-Wan's fighting in that hallway, those two guys, I love, number one, the fact that we see, like, a Dathomir person, right?
Yep.
But then I love when Obi-Wan shoves his head down. He goes, "Ow, fuck," because it's
Yep.
horns. I love that, too. That was great. That was great. Um, I loved seeing Anakin's saber as well, buried in the desert with, yeah. Which that has to stay there.
Why do we keep doing this?
What do you mean? Why are you doing
You don't like sand.
it? Oh man.
Like we.
Yeah.
There's got to be somewhere else that he likes, bro. You could have put. Imagine they
Damn.
put it in the fields of Naboo, where he was rolling around telling Natalie Portman about his eco-terroristic thoughts, and she was enjoying that.
Yeah, remember when he admitted that he was cool with genocide? That's like wild.
Yeah, like that, and then she
That's
wanted to
crazy.
marry him after that.
That's crazy.
And then he
That's
actually
crazy.
committed genocide, and she was okay with it.
Yeah, dude. Yo, shout out to the prequels. Yo, that shit's crazy. Them shits are wild. And specifically episode 2. I don't care what anybody says, man. You can't tell me Attack of the Clones is a good movie.
Hey, I just played episode 2 on Lego Star Wars. Tremendous. And
Really?
Kevin, this isn't an Easter egg that's displayed in the game, but it's something that has to do with the game overall. Would you like me to tell you?
Is it one of like the reoccurring bits? I hear there's a lot of like reoccurring bits throughout the game.
No, it has to do with the voice of a particular character.
Sure. No.
Anakin is voiced by the Clone Wars Anakin.
Ooh. I actually didn't. I don't know why I haven't listened to the voice actors. Yeah, I hope they use the one for Obi-Wan in Clone Wars because he does a lot of like other games too.
Honestly, I didn't even think about it when I was listening to his Obi-Wan, so maybe not. I kind of just recognized Anakin, and then I looked it up real quick.
You're like, yeah, it's definitely him. That guy. Yeah.
Tremendous.
Shit, the one for Obi-Wan. Oh, the one for Obi-Wan is the same as Ratchet in Ratchet and Clank.
I've never
Yeah,
seen that.
it's him. Yeah. James Arnold Taylor, something like that. Some Arnold Taylor. Yeah, it's him. Yeah, it's that guy. Yeah, I'm like, I know he voices like another character that I know very well. It's Ratchet. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, so we were talking about Leia just being like, which, hey, to be fair, Leia, very, very, very smart to assume that, this guy could definitely be working with people that are trying to kidnap me.
Indeed.
I'm like, yeah,
I don't think
like,
it's totally
yeah.
out of the realm of possibility. Like, I don't think that's that unrealistic, to be honest.
Not at all. No,
Yeah.
I thought it was a very plausible line of thinking. Like, yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. Like, she has a point. She definitely has a point. I want to tell you.
And she's not a normal 10-year-old. But I can't wait for episode 3, to be honest with you.
Leia has
Just
a
after
great
the
one.
last 10 seconds.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. Leia has a great one line in the episode 2 where I forgot what they're talking about, but I hope Obi-Wan. Wait, no, what was it? Oh, where like Leia's like, I could be your like granddaughter maybe.
Yeah.
Something about
He was trying
something-
to. He was
yeah,
trying
what the hell was he trying
make
to
a
say?
scenario where it was like we're moisture farmers or whatever, and you're my daughter. And she said, "Oh, granddaughter, maybe."
That. It's just like, yeah, that should make me giggle.
Like,
Like,
damn.
yeah, she's great.
His daughter in the show ain't much older than you.
She really called him old as shit.
Unless
That's
she's
crazy.
like 25 and really short or something. I don't know.
Damn.
I know he did recently have a baby, right? A baby boy.
Ewan?
Yeah, I had seen an article about that. I don't know how recent it was.
shit.
I'd seen an article about that when I was looking up that was indeed his daughter.
Good for him. Good for
Tremendous.
him.
Tremendous.
Indeed. I'm just going through second episode because I think first episode I think I said everything.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I got out everything that I really truly
Oh,
feel about this episode. You know, there's always
the
like you're driving to work 2 days later and you're like, that
oh
I feel totally different about this thing.
yeah, we already talked about the clone
From
that
the
that
501st
yeah
Legion. I definitely
yep.
don't think that's Rex.
No, that's definitely not Rex, but I would love if it was 501st. Yeah, because I heard before this series even that that they kept the 501st close to Vader, right?
They
And
did.
then Palpatine's things like eventually he was like, no, like there's strength in numbers as opposed to just like pure skill. So that's when the clones get dumped, like for real, and they just start enlisting anyone that just wants to be in the Empire. And he just has like a ton of bodies,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So like, I just wonder like why is there something to that clone being kind of like kooky? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Maybe he like sort of recognized him and his chip was, I don't know.
oh, maybe it's a chip thing. Yeah, you're right. It could be a chip thing. Yeah, yeah. I think the last big thing I'll bring up that I pretty much got is Ewan's ability to like say so much after he hears the words Anakin.
Mm-hmm.
Also, another yeah. Why does Reva know about Vader being Anakin?
Maybe that's part of her being like she like of the narrative of she was supposed to be Grand Inquisitor. Maybe she was like close to the operation. Or no,
Mm.
wait, no, maybe she just was a Padawan and she knew Anakin and saw him storm the temple.
Mm.
I don't know.
I can already tell if we get a dedicated Anakin episode, bro. It has the potential to go crazy
It does. It really does.
because, bro, we could see snips. Like we could see young Ahsoka in a flashback, and I'm gonna lose my shit.
Well, she was with Mom. No, she wasn't. She was on the ship with Rex.
No, I mean like a flashback, like if they're gonna do like a very like early like
Oh,
Clone
I see what
Wars
you mean.
like DH thing. Yeah,
When you said flashbacks, I was thinking specifically Order 66 flashbacks for whatever reason.
right, yeah. Because I mean, if like they're gonna tie in Reva like being in the temple and all that, right? Like, could Reva and Ahsoka have been friends? Maybe that seems kind of like,
Perhaps.
oh, let's just do it and
That
we
seems like a
was
connect to
yeah
connect.
exactly like it doesn't seem like there's anything to really base that off of that would make
Yeah.
sense, logically. But oh man, yeah, we'll
But yeah.
see. But I mean, so far I'm pretty positive on it overall. Uh, I do question sometimes like why some shows will premiere with 2 episodes and some won't, you know.
I think, I mean,
But
overall, we know that their release plan has to do with spanning over at least 2 subscription periods.
oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, they're trying to
That's
avoid
smart.
people that get a free trial and they're able to watch the entire show. I
Ah,
mean,
that's
obviously, there's the people
smart.
that wait, but if you want to watch it, like when it comes out, you have to get 2 subscriptions.
Oh, that's smart. I totally didn't realize that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know where I heard that. Maybe it was New Rockstars. Maybe it was kind of funny, but that was like clear, like with the Mandalorian.
That's really smart, actually. That's mad smart. Wow, I'm blown away. Wow, that's crazy. That's fucking wild. Holy shit.
But yeah, I would say
Damn.
overall after the second episode, I'm pretty positive. The first episode definitely had me scared, like really scared.
Hmm.
But I don't know if you noticed. We've run out of. We've almost. I'm gonna say almost because I'm not 100% sure, but we've almost run out of trailer footage.
Dude, I did notice that. I'm so happy about it too,
Yeah.
bro.
So
I'm
there's
so
so
happy about it.
so we could get very good from here, or we could get very mid from here.
I can't wait, Billy. I can't
And
wait
I
because
hope it's very good.
Boba Fett was interesting. It was quite interesting.
It was
Um,
something.
yeah, and like I think Boba Fett is the only Star Wars show or season, yeah, like season that we've gotten that I think wasn't the greatest. I think you can also say the same thing about Bad Batch if you want to do that.
There was a lot of filler on Bad Batch though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I'd say generally it's pretty kind of not fair to compare the two, like live
Yeah.
action versus animated. But overall, if we are going to, Bad Batch wasn't everyone's cup of tea. I enjoyed it for what it was, but definitely there were some episodes that were like definitely filler. You're
Yeah,
absolutely
like
right.
what are we like what are we doing here? But
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
it is
yeah,
what it is.
yeah. Um. So yeah, I mean, I would put them at a 2-1 right now. I think Mandalorian consistently was really good, and then Boba Fett I think was a little bit of a slip. So yeah, we'll
But
see.
Mandalorian still
You
reigns
know,
supreme.
oh, so far, yeah, yeah, for sure. But
I
I
mean,
do think that, yeah,
maybe at the end of the season this will dethrone it, but I would only go as far as comparing season 1 to season 1, and so far no shot.
yeah,
That shot of Mendo touching his finger to Yoda's finger broke
dude.
everything.
No, I mean here we are gushing about Mandalorian. But I've definitely told you this, and I've said the story like 1,000 times, and I'll never forget this moment. Like, I do feel like the Star Wars fandom, like, we
Did we watch that
changed.
episode together?
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
did.
Like, no, like I know as the whole entire trajectory of what I thought Mandalorian was going to be completely changed when
Mm-hmm.
we saw Grogu for the first time. And I think it goes deeper than that. I think a lot of Star Wars fans right now like still hold that moment when we saw Grogu for the first time and like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and like oh, this is like,
And we still don't know totally know what it
dude,
is.
I know, dude, it's so exciting, bro. I'm sure every Star Wars fan like remembers specifically when they were watching the first episode premiere and we get the Grogu reveal. Like 100%, bro. That shit will forever be super important to Star Wars. 100%, 100%.
100%.
But yeah, we'll see. So far, definitely, I'm positive on Obi-Wan. I think there's a lot of potential with like dedicated Anakin episodes, in the vein that we saw with like Boba Fett, where they definitely were not afraid to do Mandalorian episodes in there. Even, yeah, yeah, no, yeah, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see like if they are gonna do that. I mean, we could
Extend out the
get,
show if we're doing that. We got to extend out the like. I don't know how long the show is, but
dude. It's
I hope
six
that they
episodes.
did.
That's, bro. That's
Oh,
what worries me. Who the fuck was that? Today I was saying that to someone, but I was like, yo, I'm already stressed out because we have 4 episodes left, and I'm like, fuck. Like I want so much. I want a lot,
oh
and I don't
man.
know. I don't know if we're gonna get it. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I'm like, are they gonna be crazy and have the next 2 episodes be dedicated Anakin episodes, and then the last episode blends the two? And I'm like, we. I feel like that would be another Boba Fett situation, low key.
Depends on how you do it though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be. Yeah, yeah.
Because I mean, having a like an interesting start to Boba, right? Couple middies, and then the drawback to Mandalorian 1 episode. Come back to Mandalorian for an okay ending.
And also, you're right. I
If
think what. No, sorry, go ahead.
if they do what you're saying and then pull off episode 3 and 4, and then pull off the connection in 5 and 6, then that's completely different. Because I just think they just didn't pull it off in both.
I'm really dumb with math. I forgot that we have 4 more episodes, not 3. I'm really stupid. Yeah, no, okay, that's that. But then also, I really feel like there's no way that they're gonna have a Anakin dedicated like 2-episode thing that literally has nothing to do with the Inquisitors and nothing to do with the main like Obi-Wan plot, right?
I think that it could be all about the Inquisitors.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like where in Boba Fett, a lot of what Mando was doing had nothing at all to do with Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, like it was legit like 2 separate shows. You know, so, and I highly doubt that's gonna happen here. Like there's no way. Could we see fucking Thrawn?
Too early.
Holy.
That's Ahsoka right there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's
You're
the
right.
whole goal of Ahsoka. So if we see him now, that's kind of like just go there.
I need to stop asking for things that I know. I know I'll get if I just be patient. Like,
Well, I mean, if you keep asking for things, you'll get one of them, right?
Yeah, I know. Okay, what I want out of Anakin episode and what I think is like plausible. Okay, I'm off the ship of we're not gonna get new Natalie Portman. That doesn't make any sense. When we have old Natalie Portman, that makes perfect sense. Boom. But if they are gonna do a DH thing, I really want to see a Clone Wars era DH scene where we see like live action like Clone Wars like episode. You know, not like the full thing, but just like a little like flashback to like. I just want to see Ewan and. I just want them
in the Clone Wars armor.
I just want them in the armor in live action. You know, I just really want to see that. And also, please do a young Snips. I'm down.
I'm with
let's
this.
let's just fucking try it. You know.
I'm with this notion.
You know, if they're gonna ask you for suggestions, yes, the girl from Homecoming.
I'm with this. I'm also with this notion.
Tom Holland's first love interest. Let's just, you know, let's just get her in, you know. What is she doing right now?
What is she doing right now? I have no idea. Suing
I know she
Spider-Man.
moved.
No, she doesn't know who he is anymore. She's probably dropping the case.
Oh, yeah. She is.
Good for Peter. He's not going to have that debt. Not going to have that debt.
Fire. Not a Amber Heard, Johnny Depp trial type thing. Oof.
But that was Obi-Wan episodes 1 and 2.
Is there
overall more positive after the second episode? Is there what?
I was gonna ask you, as you're doing your like last thoughts, like is there anything that you want to see like from like an Anakin type thing?
If we're gonna have a full Anakin episode, I wanted to connect to Reva and expand her motivations.
Okay.
I feel like I'm locked in on the she was supposed to be Grand Inquisitor.
Right.
But because it's just something was stolen from her.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Ooh, I have an out there one. Was she supposed to be Vader's apprentice, and are they gonna bring in the Star Killer stuff from Force Unleashed and they make that canon again? Bro, if we see Star Killer, I'm gonna fucking actually flip. I'm gonna flip the fuck out.
I will lose my shit.
No, that one I'm really gonna flip my chair. I swear to God.
That game?
Bro, if they make them joints canon, which I know those are problems because they can't just make those like canon. They have to just extract the story and make it fit the new canon. Because there's shit that like doesn't make. Yeah, there's already stuff that like wouldn't make sense and like.
He's not canon.
Yeah.
He's
But
kind of
oof.
OP.
Man, would it be cool if like that's the start of Palpatine's cloning things? Was really like a Vader initiative to try to make the ultimate Padawan or something like that, or the ultimate rule of two type thing. There was something that you want to. Oh yeah, I would say the ultimate apprentice. Damn, there was something that you want to say about rule of two before you outroed. I think
rule of
at
two.
some point. Yeah, I said rule of two, and then you said, "Yo, we're gonna get back to that," like a while ago.
Oh man.
Damn.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I thought you had a point to make about Rule of Two or something like that, about the Inquisitors.
I think, I think that was related to. I think that was just related to Reva killing the Grand Inquisitor, maybe.
Okay. Right.
I'm not
Right.
sure. I
Gotcha.
don't remember thinking anything about the Rule of Two, but I definitely want to see Starkiller, and I definitely want to see a Force Unleashed remaster immediately, expeditiously, post haste,
It's not.
on my desk, first thing in the morning.
It's on Switch where you can play the Wii port, not the 360 port, which plenty
Is
of
it a Wii
360 games.
exclusive?
No, no, it's not. It's not, Billy.
I
So
might
that's why
have to
we
get
all.
myself an emulator.
That's why we all question why the fuck would they release the Wii version of the Force Unleashed game on Switch when the Switch can definitely run 360 games very easily, very easily, very easily. But yeah, in conclusion, it looks like ass. Don't play it on Switch.
But Kevin, before we head out, let the people
Indeed.
know where they can find you.
Use the comments, plays, and source. We will stay up play this week, baby. Stay up play. Let's see what we got cooking over there.
This is something that I'm looking forward to there.
Yeah, I wish it was Ragnarok, but it's not gonna be Ragnarok. But I
That's
kind of wish it
disappointing.
was.
That was my
But
first thought. I'm not gonna count.
Billy, I really wish it was. It's probably gonna be like Resident Evil 8 VR. Oh, wait, no, they were talking about VR, so PSVR 2. That's cool, but whatever, that's
But-
going on.
By the time
And
this
yeah.
goes up, I'll have my Lego Star Wars Attack the Clones episode out already, so you can go check that out, as well
Yes,
as
sir.
episodes 4, 5, 6, and 1. Honestly, the prequels are just gas, Kevin. I can't wait till you play it and we can talk about it.
Are
Because
you
that
gonna
game
do
was
this?
So much fun.
Are you gonna do the sequel trilogy? I feel like
You
you're
know,
gonna.
when I finished episode 6, it kind of forced
Uh-huh.
me to go to episode 7, and I was like, is this how this is gonna go? And then I flipped over to episode 1 and it was unlocked, and I said, you know what? But I will play the sequels. I'm sure they'll make it fun. I'm sure that they'll probably make fun of it somehow in the
Please.
because like they
Yeah.
seem to be pretty self-aware.
Yo, I know something about the game that I don't think I should tell you.
Yeah, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
But besides that, we'll see you guys next week with episode 3. Peace.
Later.